I am from Sweden, and I represent the American company called Nordost, which doesn't really make sense that it's all American. So Nordost, we're mainly known for manufacturing cables, high-end cables, in the premium category. A while ago, we introduced a sub-brand called QRT. That company is now totally acquired and moved. It started out as a California-based company, and now it's moved to the northeast corner. So it's really a Nordost company these days too. And the main topic here today is a totally new range of product for us. We call these products QKORE. It is a project attacking the problem or the issue with grounding. Typically are trying to create an artificial ground based on the same circumstances as you would find in the earth. And most of those products or manufacturers use organic materials because they want to get into mimicking or making an artificial ground. But the negative with the organic material we heard and found was that it's varying depending on the environment. Humidity, especially here in Asia, you got huge humidity, and if you turn the AC on, the product performs better, but you have to live with the background noise from the AC. And then you turn the AC off and it's not as good. So it's we were really striving to away from the organic material to use something that will perform the same regardless of humidity, temperature, and so on. And also we wanted to stay within the passive area. Authorization and security reasons. We really don't want to put any power into something that is connected to the ground. Are not meant to be a replacement ground. It's a parallel artificial ground. That's very important to understand. The ground that comes through the household needs to be there. This is something parallel for the circuit to work with instead of, or measure against instead of what is coming out of the household ground. So how does it work? We have a construction of, we call the actual physical part inside the box, we call it LVAP, which is the acronym of low voltage attractor plate. In short, we want to attract very low voltages to go in that direction rather than to cause an unstable reference point inside the units. So the system here, we have three pieces. This one is the first product called QKORE 1. Then we have a QKORE 3 and we have a QKORE 6. But they have different functionalities. And the one in the middle is all-in-one. It would be the integrated amplifier or the integrated solution. The other two is the separates or the discrete solution. And when it comes to the DC side, now the electrical circuitry works differently. Now the ground is the reference point. You've all heard of zero reference points. And especially when it comes to digital solutions, zeros and ones. Zero is power off, and power off has to be defined by something, and that is defined by the ground. So if we have a very stable DC ground on the primary side, not fluctuating, the reference zero is going to be even more stable, and that will give us much more, the electrical circuitry will work much more the way it was designed to work. The QKORE 3 is addressing that side, the DC side. We have the Vivaldi 1 is going to be attached with the digital output. That's the only generalization I can make where to attach the parallel ground. With the QKORE 6, we have that box and that box into one. We also have two extra inputs that are labeled mono. in case of monoblocks, creating an illusion of one, but they're using 2 grounding points, 2 chassis, 2 grounding points. That's going to be hard for those to work in synergy, in that perfect symbiosis where the bass goes. All right, thank you very much.